Hi guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're doing some jobs up and down the Alps road. So 1.60 is now compatible with TMP, so we might start to see a bit more traffic. We'll have to see how it goes. Welcoming Leaf's Daily News and welcoming Darren, good to have you both with us. Just going to get my first job sorted out. I always forget which one I'm going to first between Innsbruck and Klagenfurt, but it is Innsbruck we're going to. Taking used plastics on this job. So let's go and get it picked up. Low player count again, yeah. Although 1.60 is now compatible, the number on the server is on the low side, as there's now not even 2,000 people on the server. Now it's possible the World Cup and the heat might be having some sort of effect, but it's something I'm keeping an eye on. So just getting this picked up. Perfect. Why is everywhere? Just can't seem to move from at the minute. But anyway, let's get a move on. First job's the longest one, but either way, it's still a good job to get going. Alright. Hello Hitman Gaming, welcome. You're always trying to listen to see if the background noise is somebody arguing or fighting, you can't tell at times. It's just a couple of people that like to talk quite loudly. And this evening alcohol's involved, so it's worse than usual, unfortunately. They've got music on as well, they've turned it down. I'm hopeful it's not being picked up by the microphone. But I will try and speak over them as much as I physically can. Oh, wow. Hold on a minute, that's way too loud. Wow. Sorry about that, that made me absolutely jump on my skin then. Let's roll. Yeah, this is the issue. Alcohol involved and yeah. But anyway, let's roll. Yeah. Because the rest of them, well, there's 5 in here. Obviously I'm 1, so that's 4. There's one guy who's not long since moved in who's not really engaging with people. Yeah, the other 3, they all get on well, they're having a drink. It's Friday night, so, you know. Yeah, one of them. Anyway, welcome in Eternity. Good to have you with us. We're driving this heap of junk tonight. Yeah, I did have my temps on the monitor actually until I had to mute the microphone just to have a word with them. I'll put them back up. But we are getting above 80 on some of the things. Unless it spikes above 95, I'll keep going. I'm hopeful that's not going to happen. You've got 35 degrees where you are. It was high 31 today. I think it's now 28, 27 where I am. It'll be a couple of degrees warmer in this room due to the computer. See, I'll even Patreon's car park. But yeah, I'm going to put the temps back onto that screen when I get the chance, just so I can keep an eye on them. But anyway, as we do make our way to the Alps, if you are just joining us guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Hitting the like button does help me out a massive amount as a content creator here on YouTube, so it is very much appreciated. You loved summers, now you hate it, bring back winter. Oh, one thing I mentioned to the guys before is, as it stands, I'm going to the Philippines in December, and the temperature between England and the Philippines is going to be bigger this time compared to last time. I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit nervous about am I going to be able to adjust to the weather. Or am I going to have big problems? Because last time I needed electric fans and all that stuff for a few days. Maybe up to a week. Then I got used to it. But when I left the UK, the temperature was about 17, 18 degrees, something like that. And the Philippines was about 25, 30. So there wasn't the biggest of differences. But because I'm looking at going in December, it could easily be like 2-3 degrees here and 35 over there. So I am a bit nervous about that. Give it 2 days and we'll be missing heat. See, I prefer it when it's about 15 degrees and cloudy. I just find that one quite... I'm going the wrong way. I did not update my map. Oh. Just gonna get that sorted out now. So it's telling me to continue this way and then it'll bring me back round. Well, I can put the temperatures on the screen. There we go. So yeah, the highest any of the temperatures have gone so far is 86, but I'm looking at them now and most of them are just staying on the low 70s, so long as they stay like that I'm happy to continue. Is it always hot over there? Yeah, in the Philippines it almost never drops below 20 at night. Almost never. See, I don't know which temperatures for what. I can just see cores 0 through to 9. But yeah, diabolical. Yeah, I don't know what happened then, but they took long enough to get themselves sorted. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm just hoping that that 86 degree temperature was just when I was booting a game up or something, because that's when it is more acceptable for stuff like that to boot up. You know, to increase the temperature. It's like at the minute I couldn't see one above 75, so you know, things looking a bit better. But yeah, end up going a longer way than first planned tonight. That's my bad for going the wrong way. I forgot to update the map. I thought I already had done, but clearly not. But yeah, these conditions are awful to work in, as you can probably expect. But we are still trying our best. But I am looking forward to Sunday, because from Sunday it's cooler. It's still above 20, but it's 21 degrees. It's not high 20s, low 30s. So that'll be a lot nicer and easier to stream in. And do other working, because I'm not going to lie. What are you doing? But yeah, I'm not going to lie. I've not done anywhere near the level of work I'd like to do. Because of the heat. So from Sunday, I can get a grip back on myself. Whew. Well, as we approach the Alps, I'm going to have a look how many people are on the server. 1,843, so it's still not hitting 2k. I thought when 1.60 come out, I thought we might have seen a bit of an uptick, but it's not really made much difference. Anyway, hopefully the music is not being picked up on my microphone. I have asked them to keep it down a bit. But they've never given an official release date for the coaches, but I think that might be a good way of getting new members, new members to the game, new players, whatever word you prefer to use. It's just because I think a lot of the old players who like the CD road, I think they're not coming back. But if we have buses in and coaches, that could lead to more people, you know, who've not played before coming to play, because it's a totally different, you know, experience because of driving coaches and buses. So I'm curious to see how that will work out, because the only way TMP is going to survive much longer really is going to be through new players, because I don't think the CD World lot are coming back for the most part. Happy to be corrected on that. SCS are doing a lot of the prep work in the last 2 updates, so hopefully soon. Well, that's good news. I know these places can be like this with loud music, but why is it always it's these places that have these sort of... Yeah, well, that's the thing. Right, I kept saying to me, oh, come and have a drink. No, thank you. Rather focus on my streaming and stuff like that. Should be coming daylight in the game as well very shortly. And then we should be able to see a little bit better what's going on around you. Your dad has some back problems earlier, so he's going to get tested at the hospital right now. Should be fine. Oh, hopefully that works out. Don't know what he thinks he's doing. Right, let's go. I mean, it's definitely calmed down since one of the people moved out. I'll say that one for nothing. Nope, that's the other people that live here, Leaf. They're all drinking. You could say that. I'm just hoping the music's not really being picked up on the microphone. Like I said, I have got my own little music on that you guys can hear. And I'm also talking over them as much as I can, just to try and block them out. They just seem to do this every so often. It's annoying when it comes around, but you know. Yeah. Is their music being picked up by my microphone? Because if it is, I might have to mute it. Because obviously I can't have music playing through stream, because it'll be copyrighted. If it happens in the middle of the night, I could put a complaint in the following day. They won't do that. Hello, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but you put "Yo, new here, what's up?" It's good to have you with us. No music, just talking. Well, hopefully their swearing isn't being picked up by the microphone. That could be a problem if that's going to continue, Leaf. Because that's not what we need. How many hours do I have on ETS2? I've done more than 4,100. I was going to tell him he was really a bad driver, but I know it won't scare him, Leaf, but yeah, it's not acceptable really. They're all half drunk and on the way to it. No, it's 3 lads drinking Eternity. If you're looking for a wheel like this, I would definitely look at Logitech. G29, G920, and G923 are the main three that people go for when playing Euro Truck Simulator 2. Yeah, I was laughing when I saw that the USA had lost. Totally deserved that one. But yeah, as I'm getting into aviation more, it was a country I would have liked to have visited, but not in its current form. Yeah, they are indeed, Eternity, they are indeed. Lost to a team that's already been eliminated, that makes it even worse. Don't know why 1702 stopped there. There was a stop ahead. But yeah, I was expecting there to be more traffic on the server tonight. We're not seeing much of it. There's a little bit here, but I think this is in part being caused by that guy not moving. Yeah, the World Cup has been a bit messy this year, it must be said. Hopefully going forwards we can see a big improvement. A massive thank you to Aviral2101. I've had a go at saying your name. What currency is that? 200. I don't recognise that sign. But a big thank you for your super chat, and I'm glad you're saying it's a great stream. Very much appreciated. So one thing that I need to get better at is learning currencies, because I'm wanting to travel more, and if I'm going to do that I'll have to start using different currencies, so it's definitely something I need to learn. It's Asian, lol. It's of my girlfriend's Asian. But yeah, I will learn. That guy was so riding that wall then, I was waiting for him to bounce into me. She's from the Philippines. Car's going that way. Like I was saying before, all being well, I'll be visiting her this December. Jeez, this guy just couldn't wait. Hello Cams Transport, welcome. Good to have you with us. Just a little bit of slower moving traffic ahead, which is fine. Yeah, I am surprised at how clear a run we've had. I thought with 1.60 being out now, the traffic would have been back to how it was a few weeks ago, but that's just not been the case. Do people ever stop laughing? I hope it calms down soon. Out of my control though. I tell you one thing, the minute I can move, the better. Like I said, I've been slacking a little bit the last few days because it's just been so hot. But Sunday it cools down to about 21 degrees and I'll be working a lot harder again from Sunday as I work towards that, because that's the next real goal for me now, is to move to one bed. Yeah, the wall. What the? I better have 7 quickly. What even happened then? I'm going to note that down for another look. But yeah, will always be noise protection. Yes, I wish there was some noise protection. I'll tell you that one for nothing. You think that's rupees, that equals to 161. Well, a big thank you for the 200 rupees. Very much appreciated. A truck spawned right in front of me. This is exactly why people should not be loading in the middle of the road. It's absolutely ridiculous. Just got back from doing the metro cars on their final day. You bailed on its second to last run as the thunderstorm started. We'll send the thunderstorm this way, I bloody need it. You had 0 chance of dodging that, it was so instant. Yeah, to me there should be a rule about it. There should be absolutely no load in the middle of the road. There's no excuse for it. If your game crashes, you go into arcade mode, you park safely. If you get kicked, you park safely. If you crash, you F7. There is absolutely no good reason to load in the middle of the road. And thank you, Darren. And this looks like it's going to be an absolute pain in the rear end to get out of. Yeah, I do want to get out of this company, but, well, the F7 garage, but easier said than done. This is getting silly now. Oh, this is getting silly now. Now you've got people trying to load in, trying to drive in even. Just like the Cali F7, yeah. Not fit for purpose, unfortunately. Might have to disconnect and then reconnect back in because this is fast becoming impossible to get out of. Well, people are getting banned and kicked. What a mess indeed. This is ridiculous. Right. That was ridiculous. The entire F7 garage needs reworking, Hitman Gaming, as that's just That's just ridiculous, that. I didn't realise how much damage my truck had, I only just noticed. I got lucky, I only got 1% load damage. Where's the drop off point? There it is. There we go. So yeah, 1.1% load damage, which is annoying. But we have got a fair bit closer to 261 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. I'll get this job logged and then we'll get our next one going. We've gained a new subscriber as well. I want to say a big thank you for that subscription. Very much appreciated. I didn't drive in from Global Cargo, see if that was a no. Right. Klagenfurt now. Take a reflective post. Let's go and collect the job. Yeah, one of my temperatures peaked at 88. The average has gone up slightly, but we're still fine to stream for now. I'll keep my eye on the computer temps. Alright, let's go. Is this guy looking to go, or is he just one of these morons who likes to park at the exit? That will always be a pet hate of mine. If you're not looking to depart immediately, don't park at the exit to a company, because it looks like you're about to go. Then you have people like me giving way to you when they don't need to. Well, I got well on them lights, didn't I? As I approached them, they went to green, so I could just go. This guy in front of me's got 322 ping and he's lagging. That's the last thing you need. Needs to fix his blimmin' lag. If you can't run TMP to a decent standard, single player and convoy mode exist. For me, it shouldn't be right that people who can't get a decent internet connection or decent PC can affect other people's gameplay. To me, it's just not right. Right, I'm just going to hold back from this guy a little bit because way too close to him. So I'll try and open up a bit of a gap. Good evening, Ben. Welcome in. I'm trying to keep cool. I've gone for a lot of juice today. Absolute madness how much juice I've drunk today, just in the name of keeping cool. I even had another shower before I went live, just to try and cool myself down. That was close. Yeah, that was close. Let's get moving. And if you had updates on your application, highly unlikely yet, but just thought you'd check. Might be something going on. But yeah, I wouldn't expect anything my end, to be honest. I think the F816 is one of the good trucks to drive on here. He's not doing a job, he's just driving about. Lovely. My main truck is the Volvo FH16. I do like taking it on chill drive streams and exploring the map. For someone who's got wreck in his name, you'd think he'd drive a bit more sensibly. Well, somebody just got banned. But yeah, at the minute the traffic's been alright. Oh, something else has gone on this corner. And yeah, just coming up to the level crosses, which will put us onto the Alps road. Yeah, that guy will slash disconnect quickly. Totally ridiculous driving then. But yeah, we are onto the Alps roads and we are making our way to the other side. If we do have any first time viewers in here tonight, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell. This way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. I have recently started vlogging as well, so I'm hoping to take that to the next level. Another one who can't stay in his lane. And welcome in Alex Bug. You saw yourself. Oh, so you're driving in this area as well. Yeah, it seems to be a place to go on TMP at the minute, where everyone's driving. Right, so people are getting kicked. So there's a mod in the area. We love to see it. And we've also still got loads of fuel in this truck, so I won't need to worry about fueling up for a while, which is what we want. Alright, both of them are parked up. I'm not really a fan of that parking spot because it's a pain in the backside to get back out again. I just don't think it's a very safe one. And yeah, that's one thing. Why is everyone's ping so high? Because mine's 244. And that is well high for me. But yeah, everyone else's is high, so something's going on. I'll tell you what, after that high heat last week, what the heck is this? It's my mandatory break. What? Well, I don't know what that's about. I'm going to ignore it. Anyway, I'll tell you what, after that high heat last night, it sure does feel cooler tonight so far. I still feel quite warm, to be honest. "28 degrees in your room, last night it was 32. That's crazy, that. Wish that thing would shut up on my screen. Mandatory break, what the heck is that? You can turn it off in gameplay settings. Cheers for that, Darren. It's right at the top of the sleep option. So it's another new thing that's been brought in that's annoying then. Lovely. Guy's a moron. Well, he's gone. But yeah, people should not be bringing low HP trucks with heavy loads to places like this. You would think that'll be common sense, but that's not the case with everyone, unfortunately. Right, let's get that turned off. Options, gameplay, mandatory break is now off. And with that, nature calls, so I'll be back very shortly, guys. Right, I'm back. Can you show us your garage and employee management? I don't have any employees because I'm on a events profile with Global Cargo, so it's not my own personal profile. All I've got is the trucks and the trailers. I don't have any employees on this account. Well, he's going to have fun trying to get out of there. I don't use any mods. Sometimes mods can break your account and you lose. It becomes corrupted and you lose the entire account. I would not risk it. What are you doing? I'm not sure what 773 is doing here, but blimmin' heck. Oh, there's a car going the other way. What are you doing? That was just unnecessary and reckless. By luck, I've got no load damage, so it could have been a lot worse. But yeah, going down this way should be a lot easier for us. It's weird how it goes quiet all of a sudden, going down this way. And as we keep making our way down the Alps, I just want to remind you guys that we do have a poll ongoing. I'm asking you guys if YouTube is your main place to watch content, and so far 93% of you guys said it is. That Airbus A380 guy seems to be on my nearby every time I come to the Alps these days. Might get an A380 in December depending on which way I decide to go to the Philippines in the end. Still debating it. Once the money's in the account, I'll have a good think about it, have a good look into it, and then decide which way to go. I was hopeful. Jesus. That was poor driving, to say the least. Yeah. Not too far now until off the Alps again. Yeah, progress is being made. Still got 0% load damage, I'm glad to report. I'm really hopeful it remains like that. If you can't stay in your own lane, you should not be on TMP, in particular the Alps Road. Absolutely ridiculous, that. People know how tight these corners are, yet they still insist on taking 2 and 3 trailers. It's not on at all. Right, and here we are, coming off the Alps Road. Let's get ourselves to the next destination. What is going on at all? Welcoming Tormented Unicorn. The heat is getting to all these drives, it really is. It's clearly Freaky Friday today. It's like everyone's gone to the pub, had a skinful, then come on TMP. He went to pull out there without looking. Blimmin' heck. Normally pulling out is the safest thing you can do, but not on TMP, guys. I think Eternity like that one. Nasty wipeout then, absolutely. Just don't get what people's problems are, but you know. You do love loadings, just not in TMP. Absolutely. We are coming up to our destination now as well. There we go. We've made it, guys. A couple of the temperatures have touched 90 while I've been driving, that's a bit of a concern. And I'll share about the 1.5% load damage, but we are right near level 261 now. I'll get this job logged and then I'll get another one going. We have gained 2 new subscribers, so I just want to say a big thank you for them subscriptions. Very much appreciated. I didn't drive anyone from Global Cargo, so leave that as a no. Right. Back to Innsbruck we go, via the CD, not with the CD, well the Alps road. Well, that's the last thing you need in this weather, radiators. Oh, the markers the other way. Bloody posts. Pushing on in a minute. go. Okay, let's just update the map. There we go. Right, let's head back to the Alps, shall we, guys? Right, we're clear. That guy needs to fix his lag. Should not be people on TMP who lag like that. I've said it many times and I'll keep saying it, it shouldn't be happening. Right, let's come up to that little junction. He's going, he shouldn't do, because there's another lorry, who by luck was turning, but turned into me. Alright, clear. Let's roll. I've also posted in chat a link to all my social media. If you're not yet following me on them, make sure you go and do so, as it's the best way to keep up to date myself when I'm not live streaming or recording. And as vlogs get more and more regular, you'll find even more posts on them. And hello Oscar, welcome in. What that pilot car was doing then. There's no need to be in the wrong lane at any time on here. If you're trying to race like a racing driver, you're on the wrong game. I'm doing alright, Oscar. How about yourself? Are you gonna go or are you not? Unbelievable. But yeah, let's keep going. And that's good to hear, Ollie Oscar. And also welcoming Retro, good to have you with us. Jeez. As it stands, tomorrow's the last warm day before it calms down, and I cannot wait, because it's been really, really warm. What are they doing at all? Unbelievable. Yeah, housemates are being quite weird at the minute, unfortunately. I said, the sooner I'm in a financial position to move, the better. I'll be hopefully moving before long. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The guy in front of me has got more than 300 ping. That's enough to make me nervous. Yeah, going this way is normally a bit quicker, so that's one good thing. And I'm not sure what my FPS is, I don't have it showing anywhere. But I'm not feeling any lag, so it must be good. Getting a bit warm here now. Have you tried the new Volvo sounds? They fixed it. No, I've not driven the Volvo today. But I'm sure I'll drive it again in the next few days. Adam Samuel is playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. See if he drops by and chat at any point. What are you doing? Doesn't do reverse sound for it, that's interesting. $413 ping this guy's got. That's crazy. Almost at the top already. It's been a good drive, this one so far. That guy in front of me just disappeared. Okay. Audio reported kinda says it all. Clay doesn't know how to give way to people already on the road. The fact is there with question marks, like asking what he's done wrong. He knows full well what he's just done. I've got Panda driving on the nearby as well. Come on. That's a silly place to do a U-turn. I'm not sure why you'd want to do a U-turn here in the first place. Come on. Oh, that show's about something going on here. Jeez, there's been one big crash here, alright. Yeah, that's just absolutely not happening. Hello Adam, welcome in. Evening, says in chat, you're heading down to Formby Beach tomorrow. Well, don't look at the weather forecast tomorrow is all I'll say to you. Don't like American Truck Simulator? Not really, because there's no online community. And hello Smiler Bob, welcome. Looks like I'm gonna have some fun tonight. Any web reports? Yep, one. Something going on this corner now. How much time do I have on ETS2? About 4,100 hours. Heat is definitely getting to everyone. Driving was awful when you was on earlier. Yeah, it's really, really warm at the minute, it must be said. Tomorrow's meant to be the last warm day, but there's some rain forecast tomorrow morning, so that might change things. You've got 200 hours. Well, I'm sure as you play more, you'll rank up the hours. Have we got above 2,000 online yet? No, but getting close. Come on. Don't know what 882's doing. No, he's out of the way at last. Just wanted to make sure he was turning in there. Okay. Let's keep making our move. 856 needs to fix his lag for a start. Tell you what, I am struggling with this heat. You missed the CD road. Well, it did work better than this current road does, that's for sure. Well, that was reckless overtaking by someone. He just took a another lorry out. But yeah, it's definitely not the day to be in front of a computer, I'll tell you that one for nothing. Yeah, we'll see how long it lasts tonight, guys. We should be into Innsbruck in a minute or two now. Them guys are drinking and yet one of them's doing his washing. That's going to be fun. Alright, we're coming off up ahead. Come on! It's coming up to the end company now. Right, let's get this dropped off. There we go. And that's enough to hit level 261 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. So I'm happy with that. We'll now get this job logged and then we'll get another one going, guys. There's something going on in the background on my computer or something. Just feels a bit. Memory at 99% usage. Keep an eye on it. Right, that's working now. Oh. Just realised. Apologies for that one, Oscar. Doing with somebody else? No, not from Global Cargo, I haven't. You saw 2 logistics drives today, so they're still about. You seem to have gone a lot smaller all of a sudden. Just don't see much of them. Right. Back to Klagenfurt. Taking toys to Klagenfurt. Bloody wires. There we go. Update the route. And jobs are good done. Let's make our way. You think TMP devs might run their own version of the CD world before they lose more players? It'd be a good idea for them if they did. Why that guy's picked that spot of all places to park? Well, you know. And hello Nebula, welcome. You had to bury Anne's bird today. What was it, a parrot or? I'm not sure what that is. But one thing about birds is they can live for quite a long time. Medium-sized parrot. Yeah, it's amazing with parrots. They literally are pet for life, most of them. This guy in front of me is lagging. She was only 18 months. Blimey neck. I've heard the parrots getting to nearly 100 years, I'm pretty sure. Or at least a good age. Right. Don't want to get too close to this guy in front just in case he lags. I'd like to not have that happen. And welcoming Brandon Shaw. Good to have you with us. But yeah, one more day of this warm weather and then it's meant to improve back down to about 21 degrees, which for the UK is much more manageable. Your car also needs fixing. What's happened to your car? How heavy is this? 9 tons, that's not too bad. Had to really get on the brakes then. Well, you've got to check the engine light that popped up mid-drive, so you scanned it, and apparently you've got a problem with the EGR, mass flow, something to do with pressure. Yeah, you want to get it fixed, because if it's a minor fault and you leave it, it becomes a major fault, and then you're like, you know, you're regretting not fixing it. Well, if you don't resolve it, then your engine can blow up. Yeah, you definitely don't want that. It's not as hot in the United Kingdom than the United States because of the surrounding ocean. Well, it's been 32 degrees here today. For the UK, that is very hot. It's 40 where you are? Oh god, no. That's way too hot. It's an exhaust problem. I tell you what, I'm looking forward to the end of this heat wave. I've not felt as productive during it because I just can't concentrate. Just the heat is just so much. So I'll be looking forward to the end of that because I've definitely been slacking since the heat wave started. All you wanted to do is sleep all the time. I feel that because it's just making me feel weaker, like I'm going to pass out because it's that warm. I feel that sick. That's why I'm glad tomorrow's the last day of it. And if we don't have another heat wave all summer, I'll be made up. Here in the United States, it's way hotter, so much humid. Yeah, but your climate is more built for that. whereas ours isn't. It's been a nice 23 degrees for you. Well, I'm jealous. I've spent all day sweating like crazy. I've not eaten proper food in days because I can't manage it because it's too hot. So like this morning I had a tin of rice pudding. For lunch I had sandwiches. For dinner, God knows, probably rice pudding again. Just try my hardest to deal with the heat the best I can. Nice and breezy. Ooh. Do you know when I was recording at Liverpool Airport the other day, that was nice and breezy, and that kept a lot of the sweat off, and I loved it. And here we are. Cheers for that, pal. Nice one for that. But yeah, here we are coming back onto the Alps road. Just to remind you guys, I do have some active social medias, which I am trying to update on a regular basis. If you're not yet following me on them, you can go and do so. You'll find them linked in the description of the live stream. Just pull out when not clear. Oh, for God's sake. No load damage at least. You mean playing South Park stick? Do you know, I never watched South Park, but there was a couple of people who, back in my school days, who used to be into it. You can tell the heat's got to Terence, you're getting angry quicker. Oh, I do it, Terence. It's not just that, it's these people drinking and being loud as well. It's like trying to work towards bettering myself. Because once I increase my revenue a bit, I can move again, I can get a one bed. So it's like I'm trying to work towards bettering myself at the minute. Yeah, South Park has been around quite a few years now. It's definitely got its fan base. I didn't realise it was 29 years old. I didn't realise it was that old. What, South Park? A TV programme. Come on. Hello Prince, welcome. Enjoying your holiday? Yes, 1.60 is now compatible. There's 1,942. So we're still not getting above 2,000 on the server. I've also noticed as well, wow. Oh, you're back home today, are you? Well, as I was going to say, I've noticed people like Tony747 and people who made like, you know, like the idiots on the road combination. They're not really able to do it on this road. So it looks like they've either massively reduced their uploads or stopped. So, you know, that's not a good start as well. Because those sorts of videos definitely got a lot of people's interest. Are you back home today? You working the weekend and going back on Monday? Oh, okay. You'll pop on for one, not a problem. Well, don't forget the weather does start to turn tomorrow. There is some rain forecast tomorrow. And from the day after, it's cooling down and rain most days, so just be mindful. And yeah, I'll see you at the destination. It won't be long until I'm there now. Heading to Innsbruck, no, we're not heading to Klagenfurt, Euro Acres. Come on, stop hanging about, Mr. Pilot Car, and get a move on. Doing my head in him. Welcome in, Kevster. What route do you need to take to drive on the Alps? I'll try and show you shortly. And Brandon, I will not be able to stream on TikTok until I move. And it's anyone's guess where that's going to be at the minute. But hopefully within the next 6 months. Like I said, I'm working very hard at the minute to increase my overall revenue. So I can move as quickly as I physically can. Yeah, not really able to access the map while driving. Well, the most I can show at the minute is that, but that doesn't show the entire route. And when I come here, Brandon, it was only ever going to be temporary. So it's just the fact that I'm looking to move to somewhere more permanent. And hopefully the next time I move, it'll be the last time before I move abroad. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to move again. It'll give me a little bit more freedom, and I'll be able to stream on TikTok alongside YouTube, so that'll be beneficial as well. You're driving to the destination arcade mode, no problems. It's definitely feeling a little bit cooler in this room in the last few minutes. Hopefully it stays that way. And here we are, coming off the Alps road, guys. What's going on here? Bloody pilot cars. There we are, just come up to that destination now. What a drive it's been. think that guy's forgot his trailer. I'm going to show you where the Alps is just now, Kev. Right. So the Alps Road starts in Innsbruck. Well, it starts at this right turn after Innsbruck. And then it brings you all the way down to here. So basically you want to be looking for this section. If you want to pause this stream so you can mark where it is, by all means. But this is the Alps Road, Kev. Anyway, let's get this job completed. Get lost bloody wires. No problem, Kev. There we go. No load damage this time, I'm glad to say. And that's got me on the way through 262 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. Right. We'll get this job logged and then we'll take another one back to where we just come from. Didn't drive it on from Global Cargo, so leave that as no. So yeah, the total distance thing I've hit now, in terms of ranking up with Global Cargo, got just under 6% left for income. So yeah, should rank up in July, as long as I put the effort in. Right, let's get the next one going. We're going back to Innsbruck. Taking fireworks to Innsbruck. Get lost wires. No sign of Prince though. Thought he was on his way. You're loading into Sim 1 now, perfect. I knew it was going to do that. I was like, don't do it, but I knew it was just going to do it. Right, we'll just hold on for Prince and then we'll make our move. I need to update the map as well before I forget. There we go. So yeah, once Prince is in, we'll make a move. Post the link in chat as well to all my social media. If you're not yet follow me on them, make sure you go and do so. I am starting to get better at updating them. So yeah. As the vlogs get more regular, I'll be able to update my socials even more regular as well. Oh, there's Prince. Has he got the job yet? Oh yeah, he's got a job, yeah, I can see his trailer now. Right, let's go. Yeah, one thing I would never like is people promoting in chat. If that's the only way that people can get, you know, VTC members or viewers on the content, wherever it might be, if that's the only way you can do it, chances are it's probably not worth watching anyway. But yeah, 9 tons of fireworks were taken over the Alps. Hopefully we won't have an explosive drive. But the good news is, going this way is normally a lot quicker. If you need fuel, right, there's a fueling station just here. So that's lucky. 1,944 people on the server, so again it's staying just under 2,000. Yeah, hyping for everyone, Prince. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but yeah. And he's just sat there horn spamming as well. Kinda says all you need to know about that person. And he's once again gone for a giveaway sign. Yeah, he's just crashing into everyone actually, because he's just turned into the guy going the other way. And again. What a very simple person. He was on 180 ping when he was on before. That's another way of calling him Kevin, that's for sure. Well, that's what they normally are, people who like troll and stuff like this. They don't get much attention, so they basically crying out for it. That horn spamming is very annoying. Write him down, I'm tempted to do so. I'm in no rush. If we come to a complete stop, I'll tab out the game so the horn spam doesn't get too annoying for you guys. Yeah, you can turn horn off in chat as well, I just don't think you should have to do that. handbrake on. Ah, he's gone so stuck up there. Haha! That's funny. That's really funny. Well, he can have a nice time up there, can't he? The rest of us will continue with our sensible driving. So yeah, it looks like I'm going a bit of a slower drive than first thought. Well, I guess that's fine. See, I bumped into an RSL driver before and he was sound. This guy is an absolute idiot. Jeez, this guy's lag is unbelievable as well. You can have a look at the scenery while the red banner... Yeah, that's true. I'm same. Oh, he's gone. Yeah. If you don't fit in your lane, you shouldn't be here. It's that simple. But anyway, now he's gone, we probably will have a decent run. Because normally the traffic this way is a lot better than going the other way. Yeah, one thing you'll find about me is I have zero patience for silly and ridiculous drivers. This is why I've got so many accepted reports. I'll get full reports tonight. The way it's going, definitely. I'm just glad it's slowly starting to cool down in here. It's been unbearable for a lot of today. I've been nowhere near as productive as I normally am, and that does make me a bit depressed, really, because I do like to be very productive. But yeah, going down the hill is always a lot easier than going back up. He disconnected quickly while doing that. I don't know how he managed to disconnect so quickly. But yeah, that was definitely poor driving by him. As I keep saying, if you cannot fit into the lane, you should not be here with a double or triple trailer. If anyone with half a brain, they'll know that already. Alt F4. Yeah, I'm just surprised he did it so quick. Like mid-crash. So many morons corner cutting or just taking lorries that don't fit. Still 27 degrees for us, that's nasty. You've been here since you come in, just lurking, no problems. But yeah, temperature can get absolutely dreadful. Wow. You do not fit in the lane, why are you here? You got no patience for the Alps, you go back straight away. Well, reporting people who can't follow simple road rules is fine. Those who cause problems are a big no-no. There we go. Oh. They're trying to pull out and you got Pete. Seriously? What morons? If your patience is that bad, you should not be on TMP. Pull out, that's what she said. Well, she does unless she wants a full-time commitment. Yeah, exactly that one, Adam. You're sticking to pro mods, are you, Kev? I do wonder how much longer this game's going to last with the player base on decline now. It's like 1.60 is now compatible and there's still not even 2,000 people on the server. That to me is just absolutely crazy. Right, won't be long now until we get to our destination. $1,988 on the server, so it snuck up a little bit. Yeah, because it was updates every 2 weeks. Well, yeah, but it's only the big ones we've got to downgrade. And this, you know, there's no need to downgrade right now. But I have to be honest, the gaps between 1.50, 1.60 or 1.62, 6.1 sorry, it's been too small. They could have easily merged them three into one big update. I was going to take the mic with his disc, his F7 very quickly. I think the only thing that could possibly save this game now is the bus and coaches when they come in, bringing some completely new people onto the game. I think that's the only thing now that can save TMP. Well, ETS2 in general, really. Because these bad updates recently have not been TMP's fault. It's just having an unfortunate knock-on effect. Just one more warm day after today. All I can say is thank bleep for that. We've had a good run as well, we're almost in Innsbruck. Yeah, the F8 does indeed have new engine sounds. I've not drove a Volvo today, but I'm curious to see what the improvements to it is. That's a very cringe free username by 332. When you think they're not bad. Yeah, because I thought the first sound was good. I thought the second sound wasn't that interesting or good, so it'll be interesting to see what this third sounds like. Yeah, we could attempt at overtaking this guy. Don't think I'll English. I was gonna say I don't think I'll manage it, but I think actually I will. So I'm getting past him quicker than I expected. I thought with me driving an Iveco I'd have been too slow, but not the case. I'd be embarrassed if I was being overtaken by an Iveco, I'm not gonna lie. Right, here we are, coming off here. Right, and the drop-off spot just coming up on the right. Despise this drop-off spot. I don't know how it's counted that, but yeah, that will do nice. And I'm sure about the 2.2% load damage. I'm not exactly sure when that happened, but either way, we're close to total 262 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. We won't hit level 262 tonight, but we can at least make progress towards it. Right, I'll get this job logged and then we'll get another one going since there's still a few of you guys with us. Wait for level 269. Put yes to drive Sunday from Global Cargo, so I actually did. But yeah, I don't think. Oh, level 269. Early July for that. Right. I'm just keeping an eye on my computer temperatures. They've gone down a couple of degrees. That shows it is starting to cool down. And I do feel cooler. So, convert. Sandwich panels. No problem, we can do it. Bit of a trek to get the job. It's your side of the company. Nice if people actually shifted so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Right, let me just fix the route. Then jobs are good done. And if it cools down much more, I might even be tempted to try some hot food tonight. The first in days if I do. Although I did actually have hot food, I went out the other day. But that's because I was going to places that had air conditioning. Needless to say, this house does not have such a luxury. I wish it did. I'll let you report that one, Prince. Catch up to Prince there, which I weren't expecting to do. Right, let's get a move on. I think Prince has got a very heavy load retro, which is allowing me to keep up. If I got a light load, I've got 12 tons. Not the heaviest out there. Am I lagging on your side, by the way, Prince? I think everyone is a little bit because of the server, but he's making it sound like I'm lagging really badly. We all are, yeah. Just wanted to make sure it weren't any worse than anyone else. The one in front, it right. Has the server got above 2,000 yet? No, it's now declining in numbers. Even though 1.60 is now compatible, it still didn't hit 2,000 on the server. That's not a good sign. Right, well, as we keep making our move, I just want to remind everyone that I do have some social medias. If you're not yet doing so, make sure you do follow me. This way you'll be notified every time, well, what I'm doing, I should be saying, when I'm not live streaming or recording. And as the vlogs get more regular, I'll be able to post over there more regular also. I'm hoping to build it up into semi-regular vlogging. So do keep your eyes open for that. But yeah, a link to all my social media can be found in the description of the live stream, guys. I've not needed to fuel up all stream, and I still have just under half a tank. That's crazy. The lag was bad all day today. You think their servers are struggling with the heat? Well, a couple of years ago, the servers caught fire, didn't they? Yeah, it was during COVID, that virus, I think. Those pictures, it was on Phoenix VTC's Discord at the time. The place that housed all the servers went on fire, the entire building. Yeah, I was in Phoenix at the time, so it shows how long ago it was now. Couldn't handle the bad drivers, they do my head in, I tell you. Feels like I'm always reporting them and nothing gets done about them. You get one banned and two more turn up. Yeah, it feels like they get banned and then before you know it there's another one at it. It does ruin the game experience when there's so many bad drivers, I'm not going to lie. And that's probably in part why the server numbers have been declining for years. There's a lot of those that used to drive sensibly and take the game seriously, a lot of whom I used to drive with, don't play TMP, ETS2 anymore. It's like, I'm just thinking back now to all the people I used to drive with when I was in Phoenix. And Prince accepted. I don't... none of them drive ETS2 anymore. Like, it just goes to show, like, that group, there used to be a few people that drove with me at one point. And now it's just me and Prince. Like, if I watched some of my older streams when I was in Phoenix, you'd see there used to be a good number of people who drove. Yeah, it's a shame because you really enjoyed the game. The reckless driving is fun for Tony 747, but it happens all the time. It just gets annoying. It does. And not just that, the sorts of people who play the game now have shifted. Because I used to do mostly chill drive streams back in the day, and you'd get a lot more interest in that. You'd have more people driving, you'd see more people on the road, and yeah. Whereas now, people are not that interested in that, and it's a shame. But yeah, I don't think the Alps has been the best route as a CD-ROD replacement. But I'll keep my eye on the player base to see if it migrates. Oh. That's what I thought. If you don't have the patience for traffic, don't come in this sort of area. That should be common sense. Anyway, what was I like to drive realistic and follow the speed limit, but it's very stressful when the majority of players have no patience and think they must do 68 everywhere. Well, yeah, because that's another one as well. You used to see a lot of people that used to do 90 kilometres everywhere instead of 110. They've all but gone. You used to see more convoys on the road than what you do now. That's gone as good as. You see very few convoys now. And when the last Real Operations event was on, the CD road was still packed. Because a lot of people, they still wanted to drive the CD road despite the fact you had that interesting event going on. And it's like, what's this? It's like people have to follow each other nowadays and nobody does their own thing. Exactly that. And apart from Prime Logistics and Global Cargo, all the VTCs that was big time when I started playing TMP, they've all closed down apart from them two. So yeah, I do wonder how much longer TMP and ETS2 in general is going to last. I'm still enjoying playing though. But, you know, you can't help but notice the numbers decline. I think Prime is the oldest big-time VTC. Because others like Viva, they're gone. Global Cargo was just forming as I started playing ETS2. Phoenix, which was the VTC I was in before Global Cargo, didn't even exist. And other big VTCs from back in the day, like Plasma Trucking and Redline Cargo, they've gone. You remember when I was in Phoenix? I think this coming autumn, I think it's 4 years since I joined Phoenix, Global Cargo. I need to double check on that, but I'm sure this coming autumn it's 4 years. I had a memory on TikTok from 3 years ago before, and I was in Global Cargo then. So yeah, I think it's 4 years this coming autumn. I was in Viva for about 2-3 months before that, and I spent about a year with no VTC, if I remember correctly, before joining my first. But yeah, one thing's for sure, if I ever, you know, if for whatever reason Global Cargo closed, I would join another VTC. I think this game is miles better when you're in a VTC. But yeah, just to point out, I don't think Global Cargo are going to close anytime soon, but if they did, I would join another VTC. You've definitely been enjoying Prime and driving standards are really high, and always have been. It's good to see. Yeah, there's been a couple of bad Prime drivers I've noticed in the past, but it's normally a very small minority. Oh. That guy who's ramming people from before is blocking the road now. Just going to put the handbrake on and chill. Yeah, I have a feeling they'll do something about TMP last second. Possibly. Oh, 975 just got banned, so he's having a early shower now. In a bit, pal. Yeah, that guy got a free holiday. We're just coming up to the holiday season as well, so you could say the timing is perfect. Pilot cars. Do want to say a big thank you as well to those who have watched my vlogs already. I'm definitely looking to do more vlogs in the near future, so do keep your eyes open for them. I don't eat dinner until after my streams, but for lunch I had a couple of sandwiches. Just something cold that wouldn't, you know, burn me up and that. It's a shame if they've been looking about with the sounds, because they've changed them a couple of times recently, and they changed them like a couple of months ago, and I didn't think they was as good. It sounds like a filling meal there, Brandon. Clear. Also, guys, don't forget I do have a poll ongoing in chat. I'm asking if YouTube is your main place to go to watch content, and so far, yes is leading on 83%. Eliminate that guy really slammed on then. That was far too close. Still 29 degrees where you are, that's just far too warm, Bob. I just don't know how people cope with the warmer weather. I really struggle. You're hoping overnight thunderstorms will clear the air. I would love a thunderstorm right now. Let's go. Your AC's been running for 4 days straight. I wish I had AC. I've just got a small fan, and that will only do so much. You might invest in one of those tower fans. That's definitely something I'd like in the future for sure. When I'm a little bit more financially stable, I would definitely be after something like that. Coming up to our destination. Prince is taking that left, okay. I don't think that's a secret road. I'm happy to be corrected. I think it's just there. Oh, has it given me that awful parking spot? It has, frick's sake. Hate trying to park round there. The game likes to test my patience. It does indeed. And good evening, Johnny. Welcome. Well, for some reason it's accepting that. I'm not going to argue with it, because that's good news for me. So that'll get me a little bit closer to level 262 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. So I'm definitely happy with that. Right, there's still quite a few people tuned in, so I'll do one more job. Let's get this unlocked first. Drove with Prince on, but yes, to drive somebody from Global Cargo. Right. I never get a blocked nose with heat. That's winter for me. Anyway, this race is normally quicker. Plus, people are logging out now. It's 10:15 in most of Europe, so it's understandable. In fact, I don't see Prince about, so he might have logged out. Which is understandable. He said he was going to be working of an evening, of a night. Okay. Yeah, so Prince is going. So probably because he's got work of the weekend, so that's fine. Right, just update the map, have a quick sip of pop, and then we are on our way. Let's roll. Yeah, it's very warm today, Prince. It's worse for you because you're down in London. It's definitely cooled down somewhat this evening here. I'm not sweating as much as I was earlier, I'm glad to say. So that's definitely an improvement. Right, we're clear to pull out, so we're going to pull out. Let's get a move on, let's get ourselves back to the Alps. Oh, a big thank you to Prince, who's gifted 5 memberships. I cannot read that first one. North Canary, the second one's Roy, I think. Jackal Gaming, World Cup KP 278. What else have we got? XNAF 90. So yeah, a big thank you to the first 5 gifted memberships, Prince. It is very much appreciated, and that will go into better equipment for the channel. A massive thank you for that. And also a big thank you to Adam, who's been a member for 39 months now. So yeah, now I've got now my vlog equipment is here. I'm working. I'm all happy with that. The next thing we're looking at now is a replacement camera for the transport channel. So my plane spotting and railway recordings will be better quality. Yeah, 39 months. You've been around quite a while now, Adam. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. All because one guy's horn spamming. He's felt the need to go. And very nearly caused a collision. The amount of horn spammers, yeah, it's annoying. As I always say, young enough to horn spam, not old enough for TMP. You've enjoyed having horns turned off, have you? Yeah, just coming up to the start of the Alps road. Well, let's see what kind of run we're going to get now. I'd imagine we're going to get a decent run, to be honest. You know, a number of people on the servers on the decline at this time. It's always quicker going this way. I think it'll be alright. Oh, that guy in front of me is lagging. One to keep an eye on. That's the people I'm based with. You can hear Adam. (1,874) people currently on Simulation Server 1. So you can see the numbers are declining bit by bit. I can't believe it never even got to 2,000 today. I thought it would have done, but you know. Stay in your bloody lane. Gonna shove my full beam on now. It's night time again on the Euro Truck Simulator 2. That just shows how long I've been live as well. It was night time when I started, it's back to being night time now. Coming up to 3 hours 25 minutes I've been live. Definitely take that. As in how long I've been live, not the band, before anyone starts. Just want to remind everyone I do have some social medias. You'll find them linked in the description of the live stream. I am slowly getting better at updating them, and as my vlogs get more regular as well, I'll be updating it more. So yeah, make sure you go and follow me on them. It'll be very much appreciated. Fuel's starting to get on the low side. We'll see how we get on. Oh, and the F1 qualifying's on tomorrow, isn't it? Definitely try and watch that. Come on. Stays. Oh. Them guys are still drinking. They've been drinking since about 4 o'clock. There's one of them even earlier than that. It's 9:25 now. As it stands, I'll be having a couple of drinks tomorrow. So, tomorrow's stream, unless things change, will not be happening. Because my mum has basically begged me to go out because it's one of her mates' birthdays and she complains that nobody goes out. So, yeah. But I won't be staying out late. That I'm saying for nothing. Now we're going down the Alps road, so yeah, as expected, we are getting a good run so far. And there's still people getting kicked, that means there's still moderators online. Can't complain there. Come on. I'm hoping that language by them are not being picked up by microphone. If it is, I'm not going to be impressed. At least the music stopped, that's definitely a positive. And also don't forget guys, we do have a poll ongoing in chat. I'm asking you guys if YouTube is the main place where you get your content. And so far 63% of you guys have said it is. Make sure you do take part in that poll, as the bigger sample size the better you get really in terms of outcome. Right. It's like an absolute oven in here. Not as bad as it was before though, so that's summer. And all bar the first core has gone at least to 90 at some point while I've been live. Alright, we're just coming to the end of the Alps road. So we'll be in Innsbruck before long. Next 5 minutes, all being well. $1,877 on the server. Numbers have gone up slightly, but I'm not sure why actually at this time. Ah, it's because it's Friday evening, isn't it? And A lot of people are not in work tomorrow, and obviously schools are off tomorrow, being a Saturday. That's probably had something to do with it. Too much speed on the corner. It's not hard to slow down for corners. Guy then going your words a bit quick. Just wanted to double check he was turning in before committing to the roundabout because he has right of way, so that guy behind me is driving like an absolute maniac. Excuse me. Just don't want to get too close to this guy in case he lags. I want to have some time to react. Because I'd rather not get any load damage if I can help it. After all, I'm aiming to rank up with Global Cargo next month. And the income is the only one I'm short on now. So, you know, having no load damage would be a good start. That's why I like keeping a distance. He just lagged a bit, nearly took me with him. But yeah, I'm surprised at how many people are still online. But the number of people overall online tonight's not been as high as I was expecting. I do like the upgraded menu though. The fact that you can see where your job is. I think that fits in really, really nice actually. You've definitely done a good job there. Right, coming up on Innsbruck now. It's going to go into red fuel this very shortly. Will it let me finish this job or will it make me fuel up before I park up, I wonder? The lag this guy is creating is mad. If you wanted to turn left, you should have got in the left turn lane like I did. It's not difficult. The last drive was decent. Yeah, it was a reasonably quick drive, this one, to be fair. So yeah, as people log off, your drives do get a bit quicker because there's less traffic to contend with. That's for sure. And there we go, we've made it. And that's got me closer to level 262 here on the Global Cargo Events profile, so I'm very happy with that. Right, time to finish off this poll. It always seems to be the last drives that are the best. Yeah, it's because there's so many people that's logged out, so we've got the less traffic. Anyway, I was asking you guys if YouTube was the main place to watch content. Like well, obviously for you. 39 people took part in that poll, of which 64% of you guys said it is. So, yeah, I was kind of expecting that. Right, well, I'm going to wrap up this live stream here. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's tuned in tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed this live stream, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're a first time viewer around here, make sure you do subscribe and then hit the bell. This way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams myself, and I'll see you in the next one. Nice one, guys.